emergency for Heinz MS, beginning at 10:30 a.m. and ending until 4:30 p.m. The following message is transmitted at the request of the Jackson Police Department. Several unidentified creatures have been seen coming out of strange rings in the skies of Jackson. These creatures are likely to resemble Pokemon from the franchise of the same name. These creatures are not hostile at the moment. If they are considered hostile, all residents must remain in their shelters, with all windows and doors locked. In the meantime, residents must be on the lookout for any suspicious activity. Stay tuned for more information and dates. Transmitted at the request of the Jackson Police Department. The creature that were first spotted in Jackson, Mississippi, have confirmed to be, in fact, hostile. These creatures, now known as Pokemon, have started to attack civilians in the streets of Jackson, injuring them or even killing them. Pokemon creatures consist of 18 different types. The following types are normal, fire, water, grass, poison, ground, rock, bug, flying, dragon, fairy, fighting, ghost, dark, electric, psychic, steel, and ice. All residents in Jackson are advised to seek shelter now. Close and lock all windows and doors and seal any cracks with tape. Stay tuned for more information on this developing situation.
Switch. Rise up from the ashes, wings on my back, stay lit like a matchstick. We ain't coming back, I swear. Just let go and see what happens. Gotta let go to see the magic happen. They got us a quick change, so we like them in phase. I just bought a new watch, time to make my wrist ring. The zero gravity keeps elevating me. So we like them in phase. I just bought a new watch, time to make my wrist ring. The zero gravity keeps elevating me. Born in the darkness.
Imperial, eastern Los Angeles, and southwestern San Bernardino. Blizzard warning in effect from 1 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time Thursday to 7 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time Friday. The National Weather Service in San Diego has issued a blizzard warning, which is in effect from 1 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time Thursday to 7 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time Friday. What? Heavy snow expected. Snow accumulations of up to 1 foot is expected. Wind gusts of up to 35 miles per hour and wind chills of around 10 degrees below zero is expected. Where? San Diego, Riverside, Orange, Western Imperial, Eastern Los Angeles and Southwestern San Bernardino counties. When? From 1 p.m. Thursday to 7 a.m. Friday. Visibility reducing to a quarter mile will be expected. The heaviest snow will occur throughout Thursday evening. A blizzard warning means severe winter weather is expected or occurring. Do not travel. If you wish to travel, have a winter survival kit with you. If you get stranded, stay with your vehicle.
Hip hop, poppin' R&B.
1011 The Beat.
Is it okay if I'm to say I'm catching feelings from all the dealings? Am I astray? What do you say? How are you feeling? Is it the same? I hope you're not planning to waste my time. To my surprise, that was her reply. Now we vibe. It's been a while and such a ride, the stars align. I love the fact I didn't let her go. She loves the fact that I just let her know. Now we're together, it's a different mode. We getting crazy in a different role. I love the fact I didn't let her go. She loves the fact that I just let her know. Now we're together, it's a different mode. We getting crazy in a different role. crazy in a different role. She likes the fact that I just let her know. We getting crazy in a different role. We getting crazy.
Civil authorities have issued a civil danger warning for Davidson EN, beginning at 8:30 p.m. and ending until 10:30 p.m. Message from WUBT. The following message is transmitted at the request of the Nashville Metro Police Department. Reports are coming to the police of many psychotype Pokemon are in the city of Nashville, attacking anyone in sight. Psychotype Pokemon are attacking their victims by hypnotizing them. When they are hypnotized, the victims will attack other civilians by their mind control. All residents living in the city of Nashville are advised to stay in their shelters at this time. Close and lock all windows and doors. If anyone that is hypnotized by these psychotype Pokemon break into your home, use any form of arm protection by all means necessary. Do not approach these psychotype Pokemon. If you do, you will have a high chance of getting hypnotized by these creatures. Red food, water, and a battery-powered radio that can last a long time, including a first aid kit. Do not leave your shelter until it is declared safe to do so. Stay tuned for more information on this dangerous situation. The following message is transmitted at the request of the St. Louis Police Department. A civil danger warning has been issued until 1:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time for St. Louis County. Reports are coming in that poison-type Pokemon are invading the city of St. Louis. Poison-type Pokemon are attacking civilians by biting them with an extremely poisonous fangs and then inflicting them with poison. Symptoms of poisoning may include, but not limited to, headaches, seizures, mental confusion, stomach pain, diarrhea, dizziness, weakness, difficulty breathing and swallowing, loss of consciousness, and coma. Poison-type Pokemon are shooting out purple, acidic-like substances which will melt anything and anyone in sight. Hospitals in the city have become increasingly overwhelmed with cases of people being poisoned by poison-type Pokemon. All residents in St. Louis must seek shelter immediately and lock all windows and doors. If you or one of your loved ones is poisoned and experiencing any of these previously mentioned symptoms, call 911 and rush yourself or them to the nearest hospital immediately. Do not approach these poison-type Pokemon. Failure to do so will result in you becoming poisoned and you will face certain death without any medical attention. Stay tuned for more information and updates on this dangerous situation. This station will continue to serve the St. Louis metropolitan area.
You are listening to KMUW 89.1 FM, serving Wichita and surrounding areas. The current time is 3:25 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Let's get to the breaking news. Pokemon attacks have been reported in states such as Mississippi, California, Tennessee, and Missouri. Ice-type Pokemon are causing blizzards and widespread temperature drops in California. Psychic-type Pokemon are hypnotizing people and beginning to attack other people by their mind control in Tennessee. And poison-type Pokemon are infecting civilians with poison and shooting purple acidic substances which will melt anything and anyone in Missouri. All residents in these states must seek shelter immediately. Grab necessary— Oh my god, what is that?! Oh shit! Was that a meteor that hit the city of Wichita? Oh my god. People are panicking in the city. Oh shit, another one! What the fuck? Wait. What the hell are those things? It's on the Pokemon that I haven't mentioned! Oh shit. I can hear another one coming towards the studio. Godspeed!
Civil authorities have issued an immediate evacuation for the following counties/areas: Sedgwick, Kansas. At 3:35 p.m. Central Daylight Time on August 4, 2028, effective until 9:35 p.m. Message from my POSCAP. The following message is transmitted at the request of the Kansas Emergency Management Agency and the Wichita Police Department. All residents in Wichita are ordered to evacuate the city immediately. Many reports of attacks from dragon-type Pokemon have been received. These Pokemon are attacking any civilians in its path, destroying buildings, and summoning meteors to fall from the sky, causing catastrophic damage to areas of impact. In addition, dragon-type Pokemon are also using their dragon breath, which will incinerate anything and anyone in sight. All residents in the city of Wichita must evacuate immediately. Make sure to grab necessary supplies such as food, water, clothing, medical supplies, phones, chargers, and a battery-powered or hand-cranked radio for your journey. Do not pick up any relatives from schools, hospitals, or nursing homes, as these facilities have their own evacuation procedures. While evacuating, tie a white or bright colored towel to your door or mailbox to notify local authorities that you have obeyed the evacuation procedures. Do not approach these dragon-type Pokemon, or you will face certain death. Stay tuned for more information on this dangerous situation. Evacuate now. Repeat, evacuate now.
This message has been transmitted at the request of the Birmingham Police Department. All residents in the city of Birmingham, lock all of your doors immediately. Reports of steel and fighting-type Pokemon roaming around in the city of Birmingham have been received. These Pokemon are attacking civilians in the city. Steel-type Pokemon are attacking and killing civilians with their sharp metal claws or by using bullet punch. Also, Steel-type Pokemon have the ability to use flash cannon, in which they will store up their energy and release it all at once, causing massive damage to anything in its path. Fighting-type Pokemon are roaming around the city and brutally attacking anyone in sight, leaving the victims with major injuries. These Pokemon are considered extremely dangerous and they should not be approached at all costs. All residents in the city of Birmingham must seek shelter immediately. Lock all windows and doors, turn off all heating and air conditioning units, and seal cracks with tape or damp towels. If these Pokemon break into your home, use armed protection to defend yourself by all means necessary. Repeating, if you are in Birmingham right now, seek shelter immediately. Stay tuned for more information and updates on this dangerous situation. Geological Survey. This is an earthquake warning. A massive earthquake has struck the city of Seattle. At around 11:30 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time, an earthquake with a preliminary magnitude of 8.7 has been reported in Seattle and surrounding areas. The epicenter of the earthquake was located in Redmond, about 15 miles northeast of Seattle. Catastrophic to unprecedented damage has been reported in the epicenter of the earthquake, as well as the city of Seattle. Several fatalities and injuries have already been reported from the earthquake that struck. In addition, fires have been reported in the city of Seattle, causing extensive damage. All residents in the city of Seattle, listen to the following instructions. Stay calm. Do not panic, as panicking will only make the situation worse than it already is. Turn off all gas to prevent further fires. If you see any fires, put them out immediately. If you hear a hissing noise or smell gas, evacuate the area immediately. Stay away from buildings that were damaged from the earthquake. If there are any safe havens, go to any open space that are away from damaged buildings, trees, and power lines. Make sure to take whatever supplies you can. Residents are advised to be prepared for aftershocks. Stay tuned for more information and updates on this dangerous situation. The following message is transmitted at the request of the United States Geological Survey and the Federal Emergency Management Agency. Swarms of earthquakes ranging from 6.5 to 8.0 on the Richter scale have been reported throughout the entire state of Washington, as well as some parts of the state of Oregon. Massive damage and fatalities are already being reported in these states. However, it has been confirmed by the United States Geological Survey that these earthquakes are not natural in nature. These earthquakes are being caused by ground-type Pokemon. Ground-type Pokemon are attacking people in the states previously mentioned using any sort of ground abilities, and can cause earthquakes. All residents of Washington and in Oregon, listen to the following instructions. Get under any sturdy object to protect yourself from things that might fall on you. After the earthquake has struck, seek shelter with all windows and doors locked. If the windows of your home are destroyed, seek an underground shelter instead. Do not approach these ground-type Pokemon. Doing so will result in a high chance of facing certain death. Be aware that fires are present, so put out any fires if you see them. Be prepared for aftershocks. Stay tuned for more information on this dangerous situation.
Jesus, tap dancing Christ! Why are the sirens going off at 6 in the morning? People are trying to sleep. What? What's going on in the Indo? Why is the Indo going off at this moment? Wait. Oh, no. Folks, to everyone listening at WMGK, we regret to inform you that a national emergency is now in effect. Please stand by for an activation of the emergency alert system for an emergency action notification. The following instructions will be vital to your safety. May God bless America.
We interrupt our programming. This is a national emergency. Important instructions will follow. The Pokemon attacks that happened 17 days ago have ended, and the fallout is cleared out of the area. All residents are free to exit their shelters. However, there is massive damage to the states previously mentioned. The United States government has made peace with the Pokemon, and they are no longer hostile. The United States has also made an agreement to build a country for Pokemon inhabitants. The Pokemon will help clean up and repair damages caused by their attacks and sterilization strikes, which they survived. Your government thanks you for your cooperation. We will now switch to regular programming.
I can feel how I'm changing. I don't know if I'll ever go back. All the ways that you make me, build me up on the things I lack. I don't ever wanna lose you now, 'cause I don't think I'll make it here now, 'cause it's you and only you. 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 I don't know where the time goes, it just flies when I hold you close. In my arms with your eyes closed, for the first time I've got hope. I don't ever wanna lose you now. I don't think I'll make it here without. I don't ever wanna lose you now. I don't think I'll make it here without. 'Cause it's you and only